Welcome to another episode of Share the Vibes Podcast. I am your host, Jink the DJ, founder CEO of Share the Vibes LLC. We're glad to have you with us for another episode, man. If you're watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Click that bell so you know when we post. And share this with somebody who needs to hear this because you know somebody who needs to hear this. So do that. And go to sharethevibesllc.com while you're at it and get you some merch. Get you a hoodie or some t-shirts, something that's still out there. So it's going to be some new stuff at some point when I can sit down and make it happen. But go do that. Go do that. Get that. Add that to your repertoire so you can be cool, warm, stylish, all that stuff this winter and all that good stuff. What's up, man? Mwanje, what's going on, brother?
What's going on with it, man? You know what? I didn't tell you this before we get started, but I'm you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stream. I'm going to go live because why not? Why not? Why not?
Okay.
Do it.
What's up, chat? What's up, chat?
I'll stop it when we get to vibe talk, of course, because I don't want to get in trouble. You know how YouTube and Twitch do. But good, man. Can't complain. Yeah. It's holiday week. Thanksgiving. You know, we sharing the turkey. sharing
the turkey.
Share the cream.
STT.
Hey, that was a good one, bro.
But most importantly, man, it's a great opportunity for gratitude, man. Just sit back and just being grateful for you are. So I'm excited about that and just being around family, man. So yeah, it's dope. It's dope being here, and I'm off all week too, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
One day texted me back, y'all. He texted me back. That means he's off. School is out. One day texted me back. Hey, no school.
Hey, no school. And kids ask me to do something. I ain't got a grade. Well, I got papers right here to grade, but I'll do that later. Yeah, I'm good, man. It's all good. All good.
That's what's up, man. Make sure y'all are following Audio Moguls Media across all your platforms. We are proud members of the Audio Moguls Podcast Network. So shout out to Mwanje, the visionary, for pulling us together. And it's a bunch of other shows out there too. So if music and technology ain't your thing, I don't really know why you're here. Maybe you just like TJ. I don't know. But hey, just for being here. But there's a whole bunch of other podcasts on the network that you can check out too. So I mean, check yours out. Audio Moguls Media Podcast Network. Tap in with that, man. One day got an app dropping soon, and
yeah, man,
we're just doing stuff, man. Just doing stuff.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Doing stuff. But hey, man, we got a special guest because y'all know every guest is special.
Yeah.
And I know every guest been special for the first 3 seasons. So we're gonna keep it going to season 4. So, man, we got a young old man.
That's funny.
He's been around since 65, man. I kid you not.
65.
Oh man, we got the Soul+Lifter with us, man. TJ Allen, aka the Soul+Lifter. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Sharing the vibes. I love the show. I love everything about it, man. The movement. So I mean, you know, share the vibes, man. You know, let's get into it. You know, enjoy it.
What's up, man? What's up, man? So, man, me and TJ met about 14 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Run the math on that one.
About 2011, around that time, right?
Yep. About 2011. I got the miles. TJ was a senior that year. So I was coming in. He was president of the Alphas. Like, who is that fella right there? Everybody say, yeah, who the guy? This guy look like Trey Songz. So yeah, man, he was president of the Alphas. I'll see him around. I'm pretty sure y'all won the step show that year and all that good stuff. So like you were visible. And a few months later, I ended up pursuing a journey in the Alphas. That's when we really got connected.
Yes, sir. And
different level.
that's when I met Jink. That's when I met Jink. You were no longer Devin no more. I met Jink. You became Alpha, bro.
That was Jink before Jink became Jink.
That's real. That's real, man. That's real. Yeah, bro. But I think it was the freshman year. And I think it was like a word around the school, like, hey man, they said the guy, the Bill Gates scholar, he would pledge Alpha. And I'm like, who is this guy? And I seen him in the library one time. Yep. And I sat down in front of him. I'm like, hey bro, you mind if I sit right here? and I asked him, I'm like, hey bro, I'm like, yo, everybody tell me if you want to, you know, join Alpha. And he's like, yeah, you know, I thought about it. You know how people be like, they don't really want to give up their answer. You know what I'm saying? and Devin's a person who's gonna give you a riddle before he give you an answer.
Riddle.
He'll give you a riddle before he give you an answer, you know. So you know, if the skies, you know, is part the perfect way the sun's coming out, maybe I think about it. That's what that be.
That is funny.
No, but yeah, man. But yeah, I really that journey, man, that was a journey, bro. Coming from there into now, like 14. That went by so quick, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
14 years.
14 of them.
Damn, bro. So that means I've been out for about 19. Oh, 2000. Oh no, about 16 years. About 16 years. Yeah, about 16 years. So yeah, damn, bro.
This year was 13 for me.
I was 13 years for you.
Yep.
Wow, we old, bro.
Yeah,
you call me an old young man. Old young
man. Man, TJ got pictures from 72. It looked exactly the same. Like, don't let him fool. I'm gonna have to see the picture one day when you see it. I gotta pick that up.
One day. So hey, so how y'all meet though, man? How y'all coming to acquaintances? How you doing?
I don't know if anybody's ever asked us that on the show.
Yeah, that's a really great question.
I think we got asked that pre-production last time, but yeah, one day to give you his version of the story.
Yeah, it was through. I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it through Nadia?
Possibly,
kind of, sort of ish.
That sounds right.
But I know you had. I know. So Devin was doing. I remember Nadia mentioning you and telling me that you got this great idea of music technology, and then it was the Facebook group. Of course, I remember being on the Facebook group. This was around. I remember being online, and we all had to go through and play a song and why that song resonated. I forgot what song I played, but I remember seeing like everybody I knew in Milwaukee. I'm like, this man is connected. I'm seeing like high school with, like, and I'm like, he's from here? And he was like, no, he's not from here. I was like, oh, for real? I'm like, what? I'm seeing everybody that I'm connected with. So I was like, okay, cool, all right. And then we had the first Share the Vibes Fest. And that's when we did podcast. I mean the live podcast. That's we had that going. So and then from there we just connected. We did and then we were doing the podcast. And now what? Share the Vibes 4, season 4. We here.
Season 4.
That's what's up, man.
Afro Tech, all that good stuff, man. So we've been moving and grooving for some time now. I don't know. I want how long? Well,
it's about 6 years ago.
It's 6 years ago. Okay.
Yeah. So I started the Facebook group May 2019, and Mwanje was one of the first members of the Facebook group. I feel like you might have been in there too. I don't even remember, man. But I used to send out about 15, 20 different text messages when I would hear, music I like, which you probably got some of those text messages too. So I made the Facebook group, and I just remember Mwanje was one of the first members of that. I don't remember exactly when we met in person one day, but I vividly remember being it was still on the bayou at that time. But I vividly remember being on the bayou one time in that back room. I don't remember what was going on. I remember being there, and you were in there. I was talking,
Wisconsin Techmont?
No, this was before that. At least I think so. I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but for some reason we were on the bayou in that back room, and I remember you being in there, and I walked up to you like, "Hey, man, I'm thinking about doing this festival. I want to have like a podcast element to it." Something that I was mentioning to you. I was like, I love to have you. Yeah, man, I'm down, man. Whatever you want to do, like I'm down. And it's kind of been so. Mwanje he was in the Facebook group. He was in the first the Zoom calls we had during COVID. Where we had the Share the Vibes kickbacks, where he was telling everybody would play their songs kind of like past the aux. He'd been on the Share the Vibes Fest committee since the first one. So at that festival, so I don't know that I necessarily had intentions of starting a podcast. At the first festival, like you said, we had the live podcast with She, Tone, Dooch. And Mwanje, and it was Mwanje's birthday, so he was feeling all right on that stage.
Oh man, what a time at Penrod, boy. They were trying to shut it down. The neighbors was mad.
I almost want to. No, I might be. I feel like you might have been. I know Will was supposed to come up that year, but something happened with their flight. I feel like we talked about something too. I can't even remember now, but nonetheless, throughout the day we had like a media room, and he was doing interviews with like guests and attendees and artists throughout the day. And after the fact, I'm listening to it. I'm like, wait a minute, we talked to everybody but me at the first festival. I was like, hey man, so we got to sit down and talk to me about it because nobody's heard my thoughts on the thing. So we did that, and then it just kind of went from there. I was like, hey man, I think we kind of got something here. So yeah, here we are now. 4 years later.
That's what's up, man. Hey, they say year 5 it get live, man. After year 5, you've been doing business, it get live. Like for real, like when you are doing business and stuff like this, it take a while for it to pick up and for it to continue to go. It's about being consistent, bro. And I would say that, like, man, I'm proud of you, Devin. Like you've been consistent with this, and this has been, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Year 5, I'm telling you, year 5 is gonna be amazing for y'all, bro. I'm speaking that over y'all right now. It's dope.
I appreciate that, brother. Man, man, y'all just know, man. Season 4 of this podcast, man, been giving me some confirmation here. I've been doing some praying about vision and stuff. I've been locked in on H. latest sermon series and all this stuff, man. Been getting into Habakkuk. Me and Monjay was on here about an hour after the last episode, just talking some stuff, man. So yeah, man. I appreciate that, brother, more than you know. So yeah, man. So hey, man. So that's us. That's a little bit of the backstory. I think Kayla had asked for the origin. Shared advice. That's a little bit of it. We'll get into that one of these episodes. But man, TJ, glad to have you on. I normally do a icebreaker, which we done had a few icebreakers. I don't know what's making the final cut or not. But so let's get all right. I got one. So TJ's from Chicago. There's been a clip going around with the current mayor. Talking about what his favorite chicken spot between Harold's, Uncle Remus, and Sharks. So, all right, TJ, Chicago native from the South Side. What is the best chicken spot in Chicago?
It's Harold's. 6-piece fried hard with mild sauce. Come on now. Salt and pepper.
You know what? I get the gizzards from it. Harold got some cold
gizzards. Woo. Gizzards. Listen, everything from Harold's is fire. But I'm telling you, if you coming from out of town, you're going to Harold's. Get the 6-piece fried hard. You gotta tell them fried hard with mild sauce on it. Because some places like in Atlanta, bro, they put the mild sauce on the side. That ain't real Harold's. Your bag's supposed to be soggy. Leaving out that joint with mild sauce in it. So yeah, all right. I like Harold. Uncle Remus, I'm gonna say this. Uncle Remus, I have Uncle Remus before. They are good. But me being from the South Side, I'm gonna always ride with Harold. So.
That is a Chicago answer right there. It's
that's just real.
Uncle Remus good, but I'm from the South Side. I gotta say
South Side. That's where it's at, bro. The South Side, man. But no, yeah. But Sharks. If you're doing the party, I'll go to Sharks. If you're gonna do a party, go to Sharks. Sharks better than lemon pepper wings. I don't know what they got. I don't know if it's crack on them or not. But them wings are pretty good from Sharks.
Now the Sharks in Chicago here.
You say what?
You don't fool with JJ's?
I fuck with JJ. They have a JJ's. If I get my fish from JJ's though, I get my fish, the whole catfish, or get the catfish, the steaks. Y'all eat catfish steaks?
Yep, that's how I grew up eating it.
A lot. Look, bro. What's crazy? See, I know you from the South.
Mm-hmm.
In Atlanta, this ain't the South because they don't even have catfish steaks here, which is crazy. So yeah. But nah. Yeah, JJ's is one of my favorites too, bro. I go there a lot. They got JJ's here as well.
So I got put on the JJ's in Milwaukee.
Oh, word.
So I was thinking it was a Milwaukee spot. So, no, this is a Chicago spot. It just kind of migrated to Milwaukee. So yeah, I was at JJ's all the time in Milwaukee though. Man, loved it. What I did want to ask you though, because I first heard about Sharks in Birmingham actually. I forgot exactly where it was.
It's on the east side. It's on the east side. I know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
It's on the east side over there by the airport, by the airport over there, by that Holiday Inn over there.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about. I feel like it was like kind of close to Homewood, I want to say. I might be making that up. I don't know. Nonetheless, it's Sharks in Chicago and Sharks in like Birmingham, and I think I feel like I saw Sharks in Milwaukee too. But like are these the same Sharks, and does it hit different in Chicago versus these other places?
No, the one in Birmingham was pretty good. The one I used to go to in Birmingham, the one that's by the airport that I'm telling you about, that one was pretty good. But the one in Chicago on 51st, hands down, is the best Sharks that I've ever been to. Like they put the right amount of seasoning and everything on there. The crispy chicken, like fire, bro. So
that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I gotta get back to the South Side. I want to go to the Harold's on 87th. I always hear about that one. I ain't been to it. I've been to the one on 75th and King. 75th and King Drive. Let me get it right.
Yeah.
I'd be false claiming, so I got to say stuff right. So yeah, 75th and King Drive. I've been to that one. It was snowing like crazy that day too. But yeah, and I gotta try Uncle Remus. I gotta get to the 87th Harold's.
Oh no, you never tried Uncle Remus?
No, I haven't had it.
Oh my God. And that's all I'm gonna say. Some of the best. Yeah, it is. It's good though. Yeah.
I think TJ secretly likes Uncle Remus better.
I do.
Are you from the South Side? You from the South Side? I don't want to start no beef on here.
Yeah, I was in Milwaukee this summer, man. I got a lot of family in Milwaukee, actually.
No.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I was just up there. That was my first time ever going to Milwaukee and being there and like actually being there. I just knew I knew I had family up there, but it's my first time actually going there and being there. So it's similar to Chicago, you know, as far as how it looked and everything. So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. So you're in Atlanta now. I know you got some ties to Vegas. So just give us a little bit of the backstory, man. Who are you? What's been the journey? And that'll kind of take us into all that you're doing. Like you do a lot of different things. So give us a little bit of the backstory, man.
Man, I'm from the South Side of Chicago, as y'all know. The low end, which I represent, this clothing line that I have called LOWEND Vigilantees. So I'm from the low end of Chicago. I left Chicago and I went to Northern Illinois University for a little bit, you know, for school. After that, I didn't do good in school. I went to Vegas. That's how I got the 702 area code. I went to Vegas and I lived with my parents for a little bit, I think about like 8 months. And I went to a junior college out there. And then after that, I decided to come to Miles in 08. One of my homeboys who went to Dunbar High School with me in Chicago, he's down at Miles. Shout out to Philip Hudson. He went to Miles and he was like, hey, bro, they got a football team down here. Because I played football. Football was my first love. Like I was a quarterback and I thought I was going to, like anybody else, I thought I was going to the NFL. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go somewhere to make it work out. So I went to Miles and it didn't work out at Miles either. But you know, I was always active in school, and I was always in different organizations. Like first got to Miles, I joined the NAACP, SGA, and all stuff like that. So I was really active, and then when it was time to join the fraternities, Alpha Phi Alpha, that's what I chose. I have a lot of family ties in Alpha Phi Alpha as well. So I joined Alpha in 2009. I graduated in 2012. I met Dad in 2011. You know, that's how I met him, and I brought him through the chapter of Alpha. Then after that, my junior year going into my senior year at Miles, I interned at BET Networks. I had a mentor up there who was like, hey, we got some internship up here. You need to apply. I'm gonna try to pull your resume and get you in here. So I applied, got my resume pulled, and I got in there for the internship. And after that, it's been history. I've been, you know, working with companies like that since then. And it was a short stint. I tell you that I became a teacher, bro. I think I heard you say you was a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, sir.
So what do you teach?
Really, media. So media and podcasting is the main thing. But this year we've been shifted on the business. So I've been teaching students how to like create their own business and all that stuff like that. So it's been Is it
high school? Is it high school?
High school? Oh yeah, high school for sure. High school.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, listen, once say something about them little kids though, man. Them little kids really teach you about yourself, like, and patience. Because I think that by me teaching and being around those kids, it kind of helped me slow down and really be like, okay, let me, you know, slow down on myself a little bit and have a little bit more patience and actually hear these kids out, and actually hear what they're saying. Because a lot of times, a lot of these teachers, and I get it, they don't want to really hear the kids, like the kids that they call the bad kids in the school.
Yeah.
I love those kids because I was a disciplinarian at the school. So I was like, all right, come over here. And I really took them in and really got to talk to them. And it kind of helped me learn a lot about myself too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Really about patience. That was the main thing that I need to work on with myself, because I make a decision, you know, like that. But really sitting down and talking to those kids, I was in Maryland at Walker Mill Middle School. Shout out to Walker Mill. That was a school I was teaching. I was teaching a technology class. That's when everything started to roll, as far as technology, as far as the AI stuff. Like that's when stuff really started to roll. Yeah. And every kid in my class had a cell phone, and I was a cool teacher. After they did their work, I let them have a cell phone. I let them do that because it was a technology class. So within that, you know, hey, how do you send a certain type of text messages? And I showed them how to work on resumes and certain things. You know how to. Yeah. And I showed them how to make beats one time in class, but the principal didn't like that.
I mean, that's exactly you're doing exactly what I'm doing now. Same thing. Like they learn about AI, they learn about, you know, all this stuff. You know, same thing here. You get your work done, do what you're supposed to do. Don't be goofing off. When teachers come up in here, hey, do what you're supposed to do. Tell them what know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you work with me. I tell them all the time, this is a business class. You work with me, I work with you. If you
Exactly.
Yeah.
mess up your part of the deal, I'm make it harder for you. Make your life harder. Like,
Yeah, man.
it's chill. Like, school can be fun. You just gotta allow it to be fun and just not act a fool. But of course, you got your knucklehead. So
exactly. And then you dealing with high school, so they definitely smelling them. So they definitely feel like they're grown in there.
Oh, man.
Like the thing I would say that I did not like about school were the parents, though, bro. A lot of the parents. You say what?
Different generation of parents, man.
Different generation, and you know, not only that, it wasn't just the parents coming there yelling, and then this is like the parents coming on to me to get their kids' grades. Like it was stuff like that. It was like, you know your son an athlete. Make sure your son doing his work at home. Make sure he's doing this. So it was an athlete, one of the best athletes in our school. I felt because I know when I was an athlete, it was certain things that my teachers was like, "Nah, my guy, you gonna actually have to do the work. I don't care, you the quarterback, yeah, but you gonna have to actually come here and do the work." And that's all I told him. I'm like, "Hey, bro, come here, you do your assignment. We can walk through your assignment. If you don't get them right, I can help you with the right answers and get you, help you." He didn't want to do it. He was gonna sit in the class and not do nothing and be a clown. So I failed him, and I didn't beg him, and I put in the parent. You know how you got to put in the parents thing so the parents can see the grades and everything. I did all of that. So y'all seen his grades the whole time. I'm coming here report card time.
Right.
Cut my head off. So yeah, man.
Accountability.
But that's neither here nor there. After I started teaching, actually landed a job at BT Networks. I worked up about 3 years, and then after that, I started working at CNN. I moved down to Atlanta. I started working at CNN. I was at CNN for about 4.5 years.
Okay.
And then after I worked, and that was an experience within itself. I can get into that as well. But after that, I started working for Bounce TV. I don't know if everybody's familiar with Bounce TV. It's the Scripps Network. And now I'm currently a producer for Ebony Magazine. So I love music. As far as the industry, I really haven't done nothing big in the industry as far as music, but video production and stuff like that, that's where, like, what God's been sending me, So I'm just going with the flow and, and aligning with it,
What's been your roles at these companies, all these big major production companies that we all know and love? What's been your role in all that?
Man, the first role at BET, I wasn't doing nothing but running tapes and recording one tape to digital. I was digitizing.
Oh, okay.
I was doing stuff like that. I was getting it because we was going from tapes. Back then they had the tapes. Yeah. And then everything's going digital. So I was going to libraries, going to search for certain things when they was editing. And I digitize everything, send it to the editor so that the editor can chop certain things. I did some award shows at BET as an intern as well. And then after that, at CNN, I was a media coordinator. So the media coordinator, I record all the media that's coming in from all of the different satellites and different news partners that we have throughout the world, not just Atlanta, the world cred. And one of the biggest things I did that I'm proud of, I actually recorded the royal wedding with who's that?
Meg.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I was like actually the head person over recording that content coming in. They call it the epic lead in CNN. So I did that, and then at Bounce TV, I was a producer. That's when I really got into producing content and getting into content. I was doing promos like for different shows, like that was the Saints and Sinners. I did what's the other show I did? There's a few shows that I did that I just don't remember.
I remember you talking to me about one or two of these.
I know Saints and Sinners was one of my favorite shows, but it's a show that with some guys. Oh, Johnson, a show called Johnson. Hey man, if y'all ever get some time, check out Johnson. Johnson was a really good show that I worked on.
Was that about the all the guys were named Johnson?
Yeah.
Okay, you worked on that show. Dog, that was a great show, bro. I really did enjoy that show.
Yes, man.
Yeah, that was really dope. It was like you ever seen Bruh on So it was like a more mature Bruh, because Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, he be extending them scenes on Bruh. I'm like, come on, fam. Like this is
yeah, man.
But no, that was a really great show, man. Oh, that was really good, man.
Yeah, Thomas Jones. I don't know if y'all remember him. He's an NFL running back. He was like one of the top producers of that show.
Okay.
So I actually got to work with them and meet with them and do like the promos, because for the promos you got to have them there to actually do the promos for the stuff. So I actually got to work with all of the stars of the show, and that was a great experience. It was one of my first experience actually like really being a person working with the stars and being the person who was over something. And in the other time at award shows, I wasn't over the production. I was like a PA, and I was going to grab talent and talking to the talent and introduce them to our host. I was doing stuff like that. But during that time, that's one of my first times I really got a chance to be like the man on set.
Yeah, that's what's up. Now, what are you doing with Ebony now as a producer?
I'm a producer, so I'm a brand producer. So the brand producer is where creatives go to die. That's what they say. But no, it is, because I have creative reign, but I really don't, because I have to do what the client wants. So let's say if I get let me just go mention the client, like a Home Depot, they want to say, hey, we want to do this type of stuff right here. We want this in it, we want this, and we want that in it. I have to give them everything that they want while also keeping the integrity of Ebony Magazine as well.
Right.
So you got to kind of keep a good balance of how creative I want to be and how corporate I want to be.
Yeah.
And the corporate side always gets a creative. It always gets me, because I like to be on the wild side and do things that haven't been done. But I think that more so now, and I've been here for about 2 years now. So I think more so now I'm really getting the hang of things and how things are supposed to, because everybody see production and think it's all glitz and glam. It's sometimes hard, bro, to really do production, like a full out production. And not only that, you're dealing with budgets, like big budgets, and you got to allocate all that money to everybody, and the money got to be and it got to be right, or else you can get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you have to allocate things right. You have to make sure that you stand under budget for certain things, especially with the brand give you a certain amount of money. You have to spend that money. And you like, let's say we get that money, we only can spend a certain amount, like a 25% of that money. So we got to make our production work with everything within that, So yeah, man. So being a brand producer is definitely been a great experience. I've learned a lot about myself and the business doing this, because I know the business side of how everything comes together, because I'm dealing with nothing but money. You know what I'm saying? That the money that's coming in, the productions that I do, it helps bring more companies in, more people in to, buy into the company. Go ahead, my bad.
No, that's a lot up in there. There's a road I want to go down, but I'm not gonna go there just yet. So you had a few different roles in the world of video production. I think Ebony is still considered video production, or is it?
Yeah, it's video production.
Okay.
It's video production. They call it editorial, but it's video production. So like a magazine, but you know how you read the magazine, it's just digital now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So you've had a few different roles in this video production world. What's been your favorite part?
I'm doing my own stuff. To be honest with you, doing my own stuff, that's my favorite part. Corporate wise, it's not something that you would want to do, because you have to follow rules and guidelines and certain things. Am I good at what I do? I am, but my favorite things to do are my own productions, my own things, because you can be as creative as you want. You can hire who you want. You can really, whatever thoughts you have in your head, you can put it out there, and can't nobody tell you, hey, you don't want to put this out there because we don't like this person or we don't like that. Now, let me say this. I'm thankful for my job. I am thankful for my job. I'll let y'all know that I'm thankful, but yeah, I would say creating my own stuff, like even with just making beats and stuff. I think that's the freedom to do that, to really go straight from the brain and right to the screen and hear it and see your creation come to life. Ain't nothing like that. That's like this is a metaphor. This is a metaphor. I'm gonna say this. How God created the earth, and he looking at it like, damn, I did that. That's kind of how creating is for me when I'm doing certain things. Like, man, this actually me.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I do love about video production. But the thing I did love most was I would say what I'm doing now, the brand solutions.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is because I'm meeting a lot of people.
Yeah.
And not just people who's famous, but people who's in the marketing part of their company who's in these different companies, and they seeing me do these productions. So it gives me a little bit more leverage to it. Like, hey, I work with this company, I work with that company, I work with that company. If I want to go anywhere else, so that's the thing I do love about it more is the brand solution. So I do love that more.
That's so dope, man. Yeah, go ahead, Moan. I see your wheels turning.
No, that description of being a creative and creating, I'm glad you said it. That's what I've been trying to like kind of illustrate to people when I tell them, like, with creativity, it's like a divine connection. Like when somebody makes, and I think the best example I could use is, of course, music is great, but when I see an artist paint, I'm like, where did you get that from? Like, how did you know to use this paintbrush a certain way to get the strokes to look like a certain thing? And next thing you know, or like I watch on Instagram, and they'll have the painting upside down, and then they flip it around, it's Jesus, or it's all like,
how do they do that, bro?
I think it's like you said, it's like a divine connection where this guy kind of gives you this thing, and only you understand it, and you put it on this canvas, you know, write the vision, make it plain, and you put it on this tablet or this canvas, and it comes to life. And it's that, and it is the same thing with music, right? You putting these sounds together, and they organize noise, no pun intended, and and then it all comes together, and it sounds like this amazing sound. And then of course you put your words to it, and you know, I went to a poetry slam. I hadn't been to a poetry slam in a long time, like 2 weeks ago, for the National Association of Black Journalists. We went there for something, and I was just sitting back like, how y'all putting these words together and getting it, you know? And I was just, even with Devin, you know, one of our many intros, Devin talked about, you know what he talked about. I ain't gonna say that. You know, hey, this ain't share the freaky. You know, you gotta get
share the freaky, right? That's what Devin shared. Share the freaky.
It's Patreon. It's
artistic expression.
Yeah. But you know, it's just, I'm glad you mentioned that that creativity. So that just stuck out to me. I'm like, that's a great way of explaining it. It's like, it's just like creating a baby, and then baby's here.
And man, everything's creation though. If you really think about it, everything is really creation. And it comes from a thought. Everything is your mind. You know, if I put it like this, you can't see a tree, like if the tree falls, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't there, you ain't gonna hear it, but that tree still fell though, right? But that mind, but still being able to see that with your mind and still be able to, like, you know, see certain things, you're projecting that, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the divine connection that we do have with everything. We connected to any and everything, you know what I'm saying? The all. So that's kind of you know, I know it's kind of confusing, but that's kind of where I'm at spiritually, you know, with myself and with creativity. It's understanding exactly who I am and what I am and what I'm doing here. So yeah, man. But that's what creativity is for me. And sometimes being in corporate, I kind of feel like, and I ain't bashing it, but it's kind of like your flesh going against your creativity. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, because you really gotta, you kind of going away from yourself, because you gotta play by the rules instead of being spiritually divine and really actually just know what, man, I'm about to do what I want to do. Hey, I'm coming to the business table. This is what I want to do, and that's it. Like, I feel like a lot of us are scared to do that within our job. All of us are, because we all got families. We got families, you got people to take care of.
Yep.
So that's the thing with me where I'm at right now with creativity and just being free to do it, you know.
Can you clear this up for me real quick? Man. So you work in that is powerful. That's so powerful. So you work at Ebony now. From my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, was Ebony bought by the Bridge?
Yes.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yes.
So he bought the whole thing. He didn't buy it just a division. He bought
he bought the whole. Yeah.
And his daughter is running it right now, right?
Yes. Okay. Even Bridge, yeah, she's amazing. Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, so having someone, I'm assuming, I don't know her age per se, but I'm assuming she's around our age, in the 30s or mid 30s, late 40s, if that. How is it now running it, and like, what are some of the things you've seen Ebony turning into? Because I remember growing up, Ebony was one way, and now here we are in 2025. Like, where are you seeing Ebony going, and how do you see it competing with the likes of you know, Essence and all these other you know, I would say legacy Black media that's out there? Like where you see it going, and how where does it fit in the legacy media space?
First of all, I'm gonna say we don't mention that name over here.
Oh, my bad. Oh, there we go.
I was saying that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, like I love all music companies, so let me not go there. But I would say what we're going for the youth. That's really where it starts at.
Nice.
The youth who actually like Devin, to the youth who march on up. That's really a true statement throughout life, like through anything. You know, so you go after them because that's who got their ears to the streets right now.
Yeah.
That's who's consuming all the content right now. My thing, and I'm not, it's not just for Ebony, but what I do see us going is if you market to kids and women, the men gonna follow.
Yeah. Yep.
If you market to kids and women, the men gonna follow. So I think that we are honing in on our women audience also well as well as men too. So that's pretty much what I think where we're going, really the youth and really getting them acclimated to what we're doing. Like one year, I think it was 2 years ago, 2014, we did the Yard Fest. Yard Fest is at the HBCU, and you know, in the AUC in Atlanta. I don't know if you know about the AUC. Devin, you familiar?
Yep.
Well, Morehouse and Clark and all those schools all together
right there. And all that. Yep.
Yeah. So we did an event there, and that's the kind of content and kind of stand-up and activations that we're trying to do to really get them to come along and, you know, and and run it. I ain't gonna say run it, but like kind of pick it up where they parents left off, where our parents left off, and make it to something totally different. So yeah. Man,
you said something that's been over here stirring in me for the last 5 minutes or so. Because I've never, and I think I've known, but I never thought about it for real. Sometimes we know things we ain't necessarily thought about it, but I never really thought about creativity as like your divine language, if you will. So when you talk about being in the corporate world, having to be in specific guidelines and parameters, it conflicts kind of with that divinity. Like I've never thought of creativity as divinity, so to speak, but it makes sense. Like there's, you know, like we're all involved in music in some way, form, or fashion. So like for me as a DJ, there's a transition I might do that's like, how did you come up with that? Like, I don't
exactly.
Like, I don't even remember doing a transition. I'd be listening, wait a minute, that was me? Like, you know, like,
yeah.
How do you do that? You know, you talk about a painter. I know One J does production as well and does podcast producing. And I know, you know, you made some beats and things, but it's like that's divine expression. And sometimes I think we sleep on that.
We do.
I think we sleep on that. And you know, there's power in when we allow ourselves to release that. Cause no, we always hear, you know, that like people are waiting on your yes, like the world is waiting on your yes, and all that good stuff. And y'all just catch me in a certain season right now, so it is what it is. But right. Man, but you think from a creative lens, like we don't always correlate that with our creativity and what that means. Like I'm looking at this random painting on the wall that Drika did, and she's just stroking random stuff on little canvases, glued it together, put it on my wall. And so I'm like, girl, this is like $500 in a museum. Like what are we talking about here?
Facts.
Like it's facts. But that's divine, man. I was gonna ask you, like, how does that kind of compete with what you have to do in your corporate role? But you went ahead and addressed it, you know, yourself. So I want to get into a little bit, you know, it's music and technology, share the vibe. So, you know, when I met you, you know, from your creative lens, you were doing your video work. You know, you did like our promo video for our probate and all that good stuff. But you were also working on your music. So what are the parallels between creating beats and music to what you're doing in the video production world?
It's if you're using music within your video production, it's counts of fours. Like you make beats 4, 8, 16, you know, 32, 40. So you kind of count that. How I edit, I kind of count my music with the videos. So I think with videos is actually with music, to me, it's videos but with waves. You can see the waves when you're making the certain beats and certain things. So it's like it's kind of like so it's kind of like videos. You tell them the story, you see the waves might go up high, like okay. Take this, that, you know, so it's certain things like that kind of correlates between the two when you land stuff on the track. Because at the end of the day, you land everything on the track, on the line, to where it's capturing minutes.
Yeah.
and what you're doing. So it's all numbers, you know. So I think that to be a producer, you have to be somewhat a little crazy, because sometimes your numbers get a little crazy. I'm like, damn, this is a half step. I thought it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, let me adjust this a little bit. Even with what you doing DJing, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta catch the beat. If you know it's a beat, if you and the same tempo, like, okay, this beat's 120 tempo, this beat's this tempo, okay, this mesh, let me catch it on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. So that's kind of like what editing is. If you see certain cuts that go with the music and it capture and pull you in, it's the music that pulls you in. It's nothing else. It's the music. It's the sound that pulls you in. The sound and lighting. If you have sound and lighting on anything, I don't care what it is, it's gonna sound and look good if your sound is on point. So with the videos, I think that's what I enjoy. I enjoy the audio part of production more in videos, because that's what pulled people in. That's what grabbed the people. You know, you like think about this in scary movies. You don't get scared to that sound coming, the person coming up, and it's a jump cut, like, and then the person right there in your face. It's the music. It ain't even the person jumping in your face, the scary looking monster. It's the music that incites, that brings that out. So that's what I love about it. It's basically capturing time in that moment for both.
That's dope. You said that, man. I totally agree with that sentiment. I do enjoy, because for me, video came later when it came to podcasts, and I only got the camera and things like that, because it's like, okay, now I've seen the trend of more people are doing more video podcasts, if you will, or video shows. But to your point of just looking at the audio, that's how I edit. I edit through the audio waves. Like I see if there's an inflection point or there's a pause or break there, that's a great time to insert an ad or insert something right there because of that break point. Or I know that something didn't record because everything's flat. I'm like, dang, it's nothing. I don't see nothing.
Exactly.
Messed up somewhere. So I'm so glad you said that. And then also the same thing with music, like music and audio is so important, because like I'll even in the video game, like I'll be playing Resident Evil or something like that, and you know something scary is about to happen because the music
start to creep, it
start getting creepy and then next thing you know it start getting fast, and now you next thing you know something's chasing behind you and you running, and even in the game, like the breathing, you start to breathe too, even though you're not in the game, and it's like that if that wasn't in there, that wouldn't, you know what I mean, that wouldn't make the experience more immersed.
It get us psychologically. That's how a lot of the movies and everything are made. It's psychological, you know, especially the scary movies. That's why I enjoy scary movies. You know, my wife thinks I'm crazy because I love all the scary content. The It, Welcome to Derry. I don't know if y'all watched that or heard of that. Have you seen It?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched.
Oh yeah, for sure. The new the HBO Max, right? The new one.
HBO, Welcome to Derry. So yeah, I've been watching that, and the soundtrack to that joint is amazing. Like I want to take some of the sounds from that joint and chop it up and make some beats or something, because it's really interesting, because those type of things really pull everything out of you when you go into the show, and especially when they have the surround sound. You go into the show, that's what make it the experience better. It's the sound. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Now, what birthed your love for music?
My father birthed my love for music every day. Not even, I don't say every day, but every weekend, clean up that house on Sundays and Saturdays, bro. You heard all the music, like the Parliament Funkadelic. Like I have a big, huge appreciation for music because of my father.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind & Fire, you know, Frankie Beverly Mays, like all of those, the Ohio Players, like all of those old joints that you get, like far as music history. I know a lot of music history because of my pops. Rock and roll, country, like a lot of these different genres, and that's kind of what helped me with making beats. That what made me want to make beats, because not just because they were famous, but the feeling that they gave me though. When I heard certain songs, like certain songs bring tears to my eyes, and you know it's a vibe. Like what's the song? Sound of Blackness. Every time I hear that song, I know y'all know what song I'm talking about. Optimistic.
Yep.
That song, especially if you're going through something, that song will bring tears out of your eyes, because it's really how it inspired. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of, for me, it kind of combat a bad day for me. If I'm having a bad day, I'll listen to that. Yeah. But that's how I start to love music. My father, I listen to everything. Like we listen to everything. Still to this day, we still debate and talk about different music and different things and stuff like that. You know, Prince, Michael Jackson. Okay, now look, Mike is the reason why. I'm gonna say that Mike is the real reason why I started So that was like in '92. That's when I really got into like the entertainment and wanted to be Michael Jackson, because you know that movie, all the moves on there, the dance machine, the Billie Jean, all that. I studied it every day. I watched it every day, bro. From '92 all up until now, I still watch it. Marlon, Michael, pull up the towel in the swimming pool. I still remember it. So yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
I know for me, what got me into beats is what's my guy name? Oh man.
Jay Dilla?
No, it wasn't Jay Dilla, but he's amazing. It was when YouTube was out. It was the Dream, but it wasn't the Dream. Who? Oh my God, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Yeah, he had
Ryan Leslie.
Ryan Leslie. There you go.
I knew you talking about me too. Hey, when he's doing videos. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
he was
bro.
on everything. He was the man was on the Congos or the toms and everything. He was on everything. He started playing the trumpet. He started playing the piano. I was like, oh, man,
that was that. What was that? The I'm Addicted to You. That was that song.
Yep, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Song.
I watched that joint too. Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna go back and watch that.
Hey, shout out to Ryan Leslie, man. He really inspired me too. Because after that, he really started going into the business of the game. Because I know certain things happened to him in the business, so he's really started going into the business and technology and stuff afterwards. Because I followed Ryan Leslie for a long time, and those videos that you said, you know, he get out the car, got his little suitcase, go to the studio. Set the stuff up, and then he do everything bit by bit, show you how to build the beat from the beginning all the way until the end of the joint. So that you just, when you said is a person on that, I know exactly what he's talking about.
The Dream did it too a lot. He had some as well. The Dream, it was the Dream, him and Tricky Stewart. They were making beats as well too. But that was like the first iteration of like YouTube, and that was like really behind. That was like rare for its time. Like
man,
do that, like give the sauce away a little bit. Like that was ahead of his time. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to make beats now. I think I was doing it before then, but that really solidified. Like I want to do this. I really do this.
I'll say this: the person who ultimately got me to buy Fruity Loops was Kanye West. It's 2003.
Oh, no, okay.
That's who got me to get Fruity Loops, and we're like, nah, I'm about to do it. My cousins, they were rapping. You know, we had a group called Brothers to Death, BTD.
Okay.
And I was the producer. I'm like, man, well, I'm gonna learn how to do it, and I would sit there every day. This like my senior high school. I had free time. You know what I'm saying? During that time, football season was over with.
Yeah.
And I was in that joint making beats every day. And then Kanye came out 2004 on Valentine's Day. I remember like it was yesterday. On Valentine's Day, he came out. No, it was the 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. And I listened to that album for hours, for months and months. And all my first beats were mimic of the soul samples and how Kanye was doing it. That was my thing. That's kind of where, you know, the name Soul+Lifter came from, because now I'm gonna tell you about Soul+Lifter. God gave me that name. I was in Las Vegas in 2006. I just left Northern Illinois, and I was in like deep meditation, prayer. I was praying. I was making beats, and I fell asleep kind of at the computer. And you know, God was like, "This is the voice that I heard said, like, your name is the Soul+Lifter." That's how I came up with the name. I didn't come up with the name on my own, but the name was given to me. I was at my computer making beats in Las Vegas. I remember 2006, and what the voice said to me was, "This is gonna be your name." And this icon, because at first I was TJ the King. You know, T.I. came out and came out with that. So look, so the album T.I. the King album came out after that. It was like so parallel, and it's like that kind of pushed me to like, you know what, do your own thing, like get away from that, because he's the king. He's calling himself the king. He got more clout than you right now. He's more famous. So going a different route. So I went to Soul+Lifter, and Soul+Lifter has been it since 2006. And I appreciate that. And a lot of people don't understand it, but with my content and my music and everything I do, I want it to inspire and lift souls. I want it to be something, even if it's a trap beat, I want you to get something out of it and to be uplifted by that. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so funny that you say that. So I've been talking about, been dealing with vision lately, and trying to be aligned with purpose. My thing lately is I want to be in alignment with my assignment. Me and Wanja were talking about this, a week or two ago. And I have someone in Milwaukee I've been talking with kind of on a deeper level here lately. But one of the things she was saying that she feels like part of my calling is to pull purpose out of people, because people, I'm someone people feel comfortable talking to and sharing things with. And she say, no, and you're literally doing this through Share the Vibes, because sharing the vibes, you're sharing vibes based on how people feel. So music, you talk about changing your mood. You listen to the Joe Budden podcast, and if they have their RIP segment, they come right in with outstanding afterwards. So there's something outstanding in September, something, and it literally changes the mood. Like, it shifts the energy. So we truly do lift souls through the work we do in this creative space. And we sleep on it. We sleep on it. Yeah, we sleep on it.
Hey, listen, brother, I want to tell you something. The thing is, like you said, we sleep on it a lot. You got to stop sleeping and not care about what anybody gonna say. I think that for me, that's been the way. I haven't been caring about what nobody say about what I'm doing, how I'm creating, and how I'm doing it, how it's coming out, how it sound, how it look. I don't care about none of that, because you make your purpose what you want your purpose to be. It's you. It's like, okay, I'll put it like this, and I always go reference to God. God, it was a void and it was all dark, and God said, "Let there be light." It happened. That same thing with you. Only thing I say, put your intentions out there and align with that. Say what you want to do, go do it. Because you know what I'm saying, God didn't need permission to put the earth together. It just he had the thought and it happened. You have that same divinity because we are from God. So I feel like anything you put your mind to, bro, it's like prayers not work. You gotta work. But if you put some prayers out there, you can actually go ahead. You know what? God, hey God, this is what I want to do, and not ask, command it, because you like, God, this is what I want to do, and I want to be here by this time, and it's gonna push you. It's like an affirmation. Prayers is like an affirmation to yourself. It kind of pushes you to where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I kind of look at things and not work and think about what my purpose is. You create your purpose. You don't got to find out what your purpose is. You already in purpose. You already here, already to do exactly what you're supposed to do. What you're doing right now. That's what you're supposed to do, because you're aligning with this right now on your journey. So, a lot of times you try to get to the journey immediately instead of being like, like I think Nas said this. He like that point from 0 to 60, that dash in between. That's the journey. That's what you enjoy. You enjoy that. It's not the finish line. It's the line in between that, and that's really the journey. You look back like, damn, I done did all that, and like, man, because sometimes I sit and think back, I'm like, damn, I asked for this where I'm at now years ago, and I'm here. And a lot of times we get into that place and then we don't appreciate it.
Yep.
So, what you're doing right now, bro, appreciate exactly what you're doing right now, because years ago you want to do this. You feel me? So this is your purpose, and I would say I agree with what Shorty said about you uplifting other people. And I'll say this, Devin, anytime I met you and you was with somebody new, you always connected me with somebody. That's a great trait to have, because you never know what those connections are gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And by people trusting you, like by me trusting you, by other people trusting, they like, man, if Devin said it, it's good to go. You know what I'm saying? Devin don't be on no bull. So that's that right there. I would agree with her. That is your purpose. From what I've seen, is you putting people together, and with Share the Vibes, you are sharing vibes. We all vibrations. You are sharing the vibes, right? Putting people together.
Yep.
Who don't usually be together. Taking music, now it's emerging, but like, that's what it is, man. So yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Word.
sir.
Word.
So I'm gonna ask my 1J question. He normally takes it. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning, man. So your pops, birthed your love for music. And I've known you as the beat creator and doing all these things musically, and your career has taken you down the path of video production. But even through that, you're connecting both of those worlds. I guess is there something in your childhood where you feel like something clicked, where it's like, hey, I'm a producer, and maybe it wasn't necessarily you thinking like, I'm a music producer, I'm a video producer, but like production is the common thread through all of this. Is there's like a pivotal moment?
I would say producing, but I think entertainment was always been in. I was dancing since I was 2. the nickname that my parents have for me is plenty of nicknames that they have. But don't you know that song, My Baby Does the Hanky Panky? You ever heard that song? My baby does the hanky panky. Whatever.
I've heard that maybe.
Okay. If you haven't heard it, but that was my name when I was younger. Hanky panky.
Hanky panky.
that was my, because I danced to anything that came on, and my favorite artist back then was LL Cool J. Like he, you know, I'm bad. They say I used to rap. I'm bad. I used to have my uncle's Kango on, and I used to, you know, dance whenever the music come on. I was into entertainment. Entertainment. But Michael Jackson. That's how I knew I was going to do something in entertainment, because of Michael Jackson, the inspiration from him, knowing that he's from Gary, Indiana, like not that far from Chicago.
Yeah.
So I think that during that time, I always knew I was going to be something, whether it was sports, was football, or whatever it was. I knew I was going to be something than what, you know, usually everybody go get the job and go get the job at the warehouse or go do this. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but I knew that what I had for myself, it was bigger than that. I know what God had for me was bigger than that, you know. So yeah, man. That's kind of how I knew I used to dance a lot, and I love music. I mean, all type of music. I'm talking about a lot of guys. I don't know why a lot of guys be out here shameful and not singing the women R&B. I love women R&B songs, bro.
Oh yeah,
like y'all crazy if y'all not singing them joints, bro.
You know, when we see Miguel talking about he wrote Rocket for Beyonce,
bro.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah, that's been a popular clip here lately.
Really?
So you know, if I'm Beyonce, what do I? If as a man. No, what I want Beyonce to say to me?
Exactly.
It's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Miguel, man. Look it up.
Hey, I know that. That's real. That's real, man. Like what am I saying? A lot of them artists that y'all really like, man, start out like that. One of my favorite female artists that's out right now, as far as R&B, is Victoria Monet.
Oh yeah.
And she write for a lot of people too.
Mm-hmm.
The other artists I like out, female rappers I like is Dolce. Dolce is crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but my favorite male artist out right now, I know you think I'm gonna say Kanye, it's Future. It's Future right now. Only reason why I say that, because I think I'm influenced by being down south, bro. Being in
yep.
Before then, bro. No, I'm gonna tell you this. Before then, bro, I did not listen to Future. The songs that I hear from people every now and then, but bro, I was hard. Pause. I was listening to
the freak,
right? I was listening to J. Cole. I was listening to Wale, like those are Kendrick. Like I'm still a huge Kendrick fan. The Drakes, like those, like from the best year in hip hop to me from the new age is 2010, 2009, 2010. Around that time, that was the best era for hip hop. Wale, you know, Currency, Drake, all of those artists that was coming out during that time. That was the best time for hip hop, and I feel like a lot of those artists fell off because they're not mainstream no more. But I still listen to Currency. I still listen to all these artists like it's 2010. You know what I'm saying?
And Currency been working too. You done put out about 5 projects this year.
Yes, bro. Yes, for sure. But yeah,
it's been working. I know, you know enough so that you triggered another 1J question for me. So, grew up in Chicago. You know, we already said you had the heavy Kanye influence there. You know, Chicago, you got Common, Lupe. Chance is big now, but Do or Die was up there, Twisted. So a lot of Chicago influence. Now you in Atlanta and have been for quite some time, and you were in Birmingham before then. So, you know, coming from that Chicago music scene and that sound, being in Atlanta, what's that experience been like?
I'll say this, man. So at Northern Illinois University, I kind of got a taste of some South music up there because there's people from everywhere up there. So I kind of got a taste of it, you know, and then we listened to nothing but like Jeezy was big in Chicago, like T.I. was big in Chicago, like Trick Daddy, like we listened to like some South, but I didn't listen to like the underground South people until I moved to Atlanta. And I'm gonna tell you, when I moved to Atlanta, bro, the first group I got on was Earth Gang.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Earth Gang was the first, and I seen it was a clip on, they was in Chicago, which is crazy. It was a clip on Instagram, and it was a dude footworking to one of the songs called, I think, So Many Feelings. So many, I don't know if y'all know that song. But anyway.
I'm sure I've heard it.
But yeah.
I love Earth Gang.
Yeah, but it was on one, I think it was one of their first or second albums, one of those. And I listened to that, and then they whole joint. I like what they did with it, because it was like Outkast. It was like they had skits. There was a whole premise to the whole album, and that really got me to listen to the whole albums again. After that, I heard JID on one of these songs, so that's what got me to JID. So I started listening to JID a lot, you know, his first album. I started listening to him, and then what got me into Future, bro. And I'm gonna say this, you know, y'all can cut this out if y'all want to.
We live. Don't forget, we live. We live.
Oh man, we live. Well, we ain't gonna cut it out, man. I ain't gonna mention it. But y'all know how Future, you know, the type of music Future produce and the type of lifestyle that he's in. Not no sipping no lean and nothing like that, but you know, the clubbing and going out drinking and, you know, doing all the other stuff like that, and really being in that life of Atlanta. So when I started listening to Future, I really felt like I was a part of it, because I know exactly what street he's talking about. I know exactly what he's talking about, you know, certain things. I know exactly what the people he's talking about now. So that kind of moved me to that. I'm still a Kanye fan, a huge Kanye fan. But Future, as far as the beats and how his beat selection is really why I like him more than anything. I'm a beat head, you know. I like lyrics too, but beats is my thing though.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny. I'm glad you mentioned, because I wasn't on Future right away either. My brother, and that's why I always joke and say he probably, I don't know if he listened or not, but I told him, like, he don't know this, but he's cooler than me. I'm the oldest out of 4. He's cooler than me. He know all about the Jordans. He's fashion is on point. Cooler than me. I'm just, you know, I just be going out here in the world like, hey, you know, I've been to college. Hey, nobody don't care. I just be like, nobody don't care. You can wear the fresh shit, nobody don't care. But he was on Future and all that, Future and Gucci and Boosie and all them and stuff like that. Boosie. I still got Boosie.
I love Boosie. No, bro. Boosie got some joint, bro.
Boosie.
Hey, what they said? Birmingham did that to me though.
Me too.
Birmingham did that to me for Boosie, bro. Because at first I listened to Boosie, like you listen to Wipe Me Down. You hear those songs. When I got to Birmingham, that was like a staple. Wipe Me Down was like a staple in Birmingham. Swerve. And then Swerve, and then you want to talk shit like that in the club in Birmingham? Set it up, bro, like that. That song
cold. That song is cold. I never sat down and listened to a full album, because I'm a voice person when it comes to rap. So if I don't like your voice, or you're like the voice, you got that high pitch, like I'm not necessarily whiny, but it's very high. You want to talk, man? And he got
that's that country, that's that Louisiana.
Yeah. So, but when I hear him talk though, like, but it's crazy, because I know I'm. That's how I know I like podcasts. Like when he go on the Breakfast Club, I'm tuned in. I gotta hear Boosie. But what I was getting at though is that I didn't like Future until Dirty Sprite 2. And then I really didn't like it. I really liked it was when I think he came out with Future and Future Hendrix. He did the double album.
Yeah.
And I went to Atlanta and I played it. I said, "Oh yeah,
yeah, bro."
I don't know what
that Mask Off. It was the Mask Off. That Mask Off took it, like made the whole album good. I don't care what other song was on there. That Mask Off, when people, I was playing that. We was at a party. It was like the day after it came out. Nobody really know the song like that. But we was vibing to that song, the Mask Off joint. Yeah, bro. That song was crazy.
My favorite joint off that album was, I only think people talk about it. It's I'm So Groovy.
I got power. Yeah.
Oh, that's right there. As soon as I step out on that Hartfield airport, I play that song because it make me feel like I'm in Atlanta, and it's
groovy.
I'm So Groovy. One of the ones.
Regional music though. Like when I go to Houston, I gotta have my Houston playlist. I gotta hear some H-Town. I gotta hear some, Sitting Sideways. Like that makes me feel like I'm in Houston, and then go to LA. I gotta hear
LA.
Hey, so it's like about the music once you get into place. So sometimes you got to go to the place where the music was created to actually like it.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real though.
Yeah.
And with Future, to be honest, bro, I didn't really get into Future until 2018, bro. This is 2018. This was the Wizard album, and I forgot what happened. I think it was some new music coming out, and I was I'm like, let me listen to some new stuff. And I seen the Future album. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna listen to it. Cause want to tell what it was? I seen his video jumping off the jet. That made me. I'm like, the video was kind of dope. I'm gonna listen to his album. I listen to the album, the production. It's the production. The Southside, the 808 shout out to Metro Boomin, 808 Mafia. What's the guy named ATL Jacob? He produced most of that album. That album was one of my favorite albums for a little while until he came out with the I Never Liked You. I Never Liked You was fire too. But Future, he's one of my favorite artists right now. So after 2018, I had to go back to the DS2. I had to go back to all the other joints. Now I'll say this. Now doing y'all probate and all stuff like that, like the Tony Montana, all that stuff. Now I like that stuff. Now that stuff I like that, but I couldn't listen to a whole album for Future. I only listened to like the songs that were popular. Yeah. But now I listen to every album that come out. I listen to every song.
Because Future started picking up probably right after you left Miles. So like throughout my matriculation, Future was picking up. Rich Homie Quan was big at that time. Travis Porter was going crazy around that time.
Oh, so, man,
it was a time to be in. That was a time to be in college.
That was the best time, man.
That was the time.
From 2000. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I was supposed to graduate college in 2008. Shut up, Devin. I was supposed to graduate college in 2008. I actually ended up going to Miles in 2008, and I graduated in 2012. But during that time, I think that was the most perfect time. And like I say, alignment. That was the most perfect time for me to be where I was and to meet the people I met. Because if I wouldn't have, I don't know where I would have been at. You know, I would have been successful. If anything, I'm saying this, I'll still be successful. But I'm glad that I went that path and I got to meet the people that I met because it made me who I am today. You know what I'm saying? So during that time, bro, my Miles from 2008, 2012, for me, bro, Miles was lit, bro. I seen everything at Miles. I seen everything at Miles. I'm talking about I seen a person get shot outside my classroom at Miles. Crazy. Like that was when Miles, that was before Miles was what it is now. Miles is hey, Miles is supposed to be at right now though. But in 2008, I'm sorry.
That was some good music back in the day. I mean, I would say you talked about hip hop early 2010s. I would say the from the 4s to the 10s, or maybe I would say you could even stretch it to the 19s, like 2019. But really the 15, I would say that would be a good stopping point. From the 2004 to 2015, I would say was probably some really great music. I mean, it was some really great music. I'm thinking of, you got Usher, Confessions, then you got the Kanye, then you got the Atlanta. The sound is going crazy.
The Atlanta sound. The Atlanta sound.
That was it.
Hey, want to tell you what made me want to come to Atlanta, want to live in Atlanta? The movie ATL actually made me want to live here. And I want to come find Nunu, goddammit. Like that's that's what made me want to come down here. I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna find Nunu, goddamn.
Roller skate. Give me my necklace back.
Right. Exactly. No.
So funny thing about ATL. So you've been to my aunt's house, TJ.
Yeah.
But before they moved over there, they lived on Candlelight Lane, which is I don't know if you know where Amir lives over in that area. At least he used to.
I know.
So he used to live with us over there at Adamsville. So I remember when Cascade wasn't Cascade. There just used to be a sign outside that said family skating. Never thought anything about it. We'd pass by it every time we'd go to their house right on MLK. And then one time we went up to Atlanta and I see these big Cascade letters on the skating ring. I was like, I'm asking my uncle, like, what's going on? He said, yeah, they were shooting some movie down here. So for like the next 5 years, every movie that came out with a skating rink, period, I'm looking for the signs like Roll Bounce. I said, oh, this gotta be it. Gotta be Roll Bounce, wasn't it? Then they finally showed the previews of ATS. That was the movie. So I still haven't been in Cascade. That's the funny part. But my aunt used to live like 5 minutes from there.
I never been to Cascade, and my wife, she want to go on Sundays. It's the growing sexy joint. We might go it. We ain't got the kids this week. I might take it.
Y'all should, man. Y'all should go. Yeah.
Go. Step in. Get your steps in.
he said, let them use you.
Let them use you, man. Hey, so all right, Chicago. So are you a house music fan? You do the juking, percolator, all that. What influence has that had on your musical style?
The way I skip some of my beats, I do half steps with some of my beats. Some of my beats, a lot of people go boom, boom, cat. Like mine be like boom, 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 boom. Like it'll be like it's a certain type of sound that keeps the Chicago type of half step in there. So it definitely influenced a lot of my beats and my sounds and how I pick some of my sounds. Too. So and how I chop my beats too, my samples. Because Kanye chopped his samples like he's chopping a house track. If you listen to it, like that's how he chops a lot of his samples and how he count them on the beats and stuff like that. He do it like house track, like that song. What's that song?
Follow Me. Well, Follow Me was a house song originally, though. No, I'm thinking about
Not
it.
Follow Me. It's a song. I've been the slave. What's called? They said, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I remember the name of it.
It's called
Grave Shift, Slave Shift, Grave Shift.
It's called Spaceship.
Spaceship, yeah.
Spaceship. It's called Spaceship. That's another song right there that used to make me get into tears. The sample from it, the Marvin Gaye. The Marvin Gaye sample, bro. Like if you really hear it, bro, it brings out something. I don't know. It brings out something in me, bro. Like that song. That song does that too, man. Like it's a lot of songs that really make me feel it spiritually. Like you know, Kanye must have really been going through it on that damn song.
Yeah. Oh man. Man, talk about the brand a little bit, man. Low-End Vigilante. So you rocking the hat. I like that, by the way. I should have put my Low-End Vigilante shirt on today, man. But nonetheless, man, talk about the brand, brother. What's that all about? How'd you start it? What's going on with it now?
All right, so Low-End Vigilante. The name Low-End comes from the area where I'm from, Chicago. It's the Brownsville area. I don't know if you all familiar. It's Brownsville, and I grew up on 44th Street in Chicago. So it's on the south side. It's on the south side of Chicago, closer between College Grove and King Drive, the area. And I was like, what inspired me to really do a brand with where I'm from, Nipsey Hussle.
Nice.
Nipsey Hussle did, the marathon, but he had Crenshaw over everything. Everybody was buying that joint. And I'm like, well, shit, why wouldn't nobody want to buy the low end? I want to because there's a lot of great people that come from low end. The first mayor of Chicago comes from the low end, went to DuSable High School. Harold Washington, I don't know if anybody knows that. So it's a lot of great things, a lot of artists that lived on the low end, that's from the low end. Lou Rawls, like it's a lot of people who's from the area that I want to shine light on. It's a lot of art that was designed there. It's a lot of civil rights leaders. It's a lot that happened in the area where I grew up at. It's not just, I want to take the narrative of the gang banging and all that other stuff away from it. Because like I say, I'm the Soul+Lifter. So, and Vigilante, the thing about Vigilante is I'm a huge fan of Batman. And in the comic books. So that's where the whole idea got started. And I'm gonna say this here, I'm also working on the comic book now with my brand. That's the whole reason why I started the brand. It wasn't for clothes. It wasn't for the clothes. It was for my comic book series.
Nice.
So that's really what I started. And I'm like, well, look, I can
story.
Yeah, so I can bring it. I can bring my neighborhood, people that know about my neighborhood. I can create a character that the kids will gravitate towards, and I can tell stories about my neighborhood. I can tell stories about me and where I come from, and while also being creative at the same time, creating animation and doing voiceovers and all that, and actually doing the production for and writing for it. It's been the greatest thing. So when people see Low-End Vigilante, they just think that I'm trying to sell clothes. No, I'm trying to get my brand out, because when I come out with the comic books and all the other things, it's going to all tie together. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's dope. I see a lot of parallels with myself as well, because I actually, before I got onto to start recording, I was actually watching the adventures of Batman, the old series. Now I'm not the comic, but I can't talk about the comic book, but definitely the old 90s TV show. But what I was going to say though was, so you're working at Ebony right now. My question is that what are these media companies looking for when it comes to what you're doing as far as like producing? Like what are they looking for exactly? Meaning, like, let's say if an independent creator is trying to come in, they're trying to work with these brands and they're trying to really get their eye and catch their eye, what exactly are they looking for when it comes to working with these brands like Ebony? Like, are they looking for just really great creativity? Are they looking for like, what are they looking for?
You can answer it yourself. What do you look for when you look at social media?
When I look at social media, something quick, something eye-catching, something that really, I would say for me now, when I go in, something that really resonates with me. Like, it has to resonate right then and there.
So I think that's what it is. We're looking for something that's quick, something that's eye-catching, something that resonates with the audience, that's talking directly to the audience. It's not for my creative. I don't care about my creative getting out. I don't care about what I do, but as far as this company, no, I want to get the message out that the company's trying to send out and bring in the audience, so that the audience, and bring in the audience with certain not clickbait, but if they see something that catch their eye. So I let's make sure that the graphics are, exploding out to them. So they're like, oh man, what's this? Boom. They click on it, they stay on it for a while. Because people attention spans are so short, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like most people, if you notice on Instagram, most people only go through their stories. Don't even go down their timeline. They go through their stories. I know I do. I go through my stories more than anything than my timeline. And the only reason why I go through my stories is because you get something real quick. I go to my TikTok to actually watch the content. So I go to TikTok and watch stuff like that. But that's what the companies are looking for. Something that's really quick, something that's trending, something that's I don't say newsworthy, but something that's factual. We ain't putting nothing fake out there. It has to be something that's factual. We fact check and we make sure that it aligns with what we're doing at the time. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what they look for, something that's quick and something that really resonates with the people. As far as creativity, the creativity has to be something that's eye-catching.
Nice. And then as far as what do you see businesses are going to now? I know with social media, people are saying Instagram is yesteryear, but now we have, TikTok. I mean, for me personally, TikTok has been like a huge growth.
It's my favorite.
So are brands doing the same thing? Like, are they going over to TikTok to get that Gen Alpha, Gen Z, or are they kind of still sticking with Instagram?
A lot of companies are sticking with Instagram because a lot of their core base come from Instagram, but they are migrating over to like the TikToks, the X, and all these other things. Because I think X kind of died when they changed the name. To me,
personally,
I think X because I think that Threads is actually taking the place of X to me, as far as where everybody go and do stuff. But I do feel like TikTok is somewhere where a lot of companies need to go because that's where you really get the younger people. Like I said earlier, when you marketing to people, you market to women and children. If you market to women and children, for one, the father is going to buy what the child wants, and he's going to be at where the women are.
That's true.
I'm just saying. So I think that on TikTok ain't nothing but it's men over there too, but it's a lot of women, there's a lot of kids over there, a lot, and they really trying to. You really want to try and get your content seen. That's who you go after. To me, that's why I do feel like a lot of companies are migrating over to TikTok though.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned Threads because I was about to ask you because I've been trying my best to just hold out and just not get Threads. Not because I have anything against it. I just really don't want another app. But what are your thoughts on Threads and the impact of that now?
I'll say with Threads, you get a lot of people. If you go in there and say some shit that nobody agree with, you get so many followers and so many people won't follow you quick. I mean, quick on your Instagram. Because you interact with people. It's like Twitter. People are like, man, who is this guy? They want to look you up. Oh, this guy actually kind of cool. So when you put something that like, I remember my homeboy would tell me that one of our homeboys, he said something like, hey man, they never landed on the moon. That's a damn lie. Everybody was in his joint. And comment, he got like, I mean, millions of comments in the joint. Like I ain't say I'm exaggerating with million, but it was at least like 200K. Like it was a lot.
Yeah.
And he's just I ain't saying like he ain't a nobody, but he's a person that nobody know. Right. He got all those followers and all those people. So I do feel like it's a good benefit with having Threads and connecting that to your Share the Vibes because more people will see it. Wherever you can get your wherever y'all can get your platform on, bro, do it. Whether it's TikTok, I don't care what it is.
Blue Sky,
everything. And then hell, I just feel like, if you really want to get out there and want people to see you, man, to me, TikTok is the best place.
Yeah.
TikTok is the best place to do it.
Yeah. Shout out to my dog Marina. I think she watching on TikTok right now, but she always says like TikTok is kind of where you grow your base. You get your new followers there. IG you feed your current base.
Yep.
Facebook, I don't know, family reunion, call it what you want to.
It is.
Family reunion.
My students be like, Facebook, nobody wants to get on that. I'm like, nah, you can learn about it today. And we're gonna watch the social network.
But we'll tell you the crazy thing about Facebook, though. For me, when I do post anything to Facebook, you get a bigger following there too because your network is way bigger than on me. My network is way bigger on Facebook than any of these joints. Like on Facebook, I probably got like 10,000 friends. On Instagram, I got like probably 3,000 maybe. That's nothing compared to Facebook, so I can have a better reach. If I post on Facebook constantly all day, every day, I think I have a better reach. But the thing is, I don't know, man, like far as an audience, I'm no longer searching for an audience. I'm just gonna place my show where I want it to be, and wherever it picks up at, that's what it's gonna pick up at. I'm not going nowhere and searching to where like where my artists need to be. Yeah. Like, you know, I know a lot of people say, you got the beats, put the beats out. Somebody gonna hear it. If you got the content, put the content out, no matter where you put it at. So yeah, bro.
That's real, man. Speaking of beats, man, I think that's a good segue. I want to get a little vibe talk going here. We might be all right today, Mwanje, because you know TJ made these beats. Even though I got one, I'm gonna drop that might get us flag, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyhow. So you probably already know I'm going with that. But so we're gonna get into vibe talk, man. We didn't do vibe talk our last episode. We're gonna do it today since we have a producer with us, someone who actually gets in the weeds and plays behind these boards. So we're gonna play a couple of your beats. No, I got one or two. One is actually part of a song that I don't even know if you remember doing it, but I remember. So I got a couple on my side I want to go through, but definitely Mwanje, I know you've been listening to some stuff. So if there's one or two you want to play, let's do that with your producer ear, and then Mr. Soul+Lifter will let you let us know where you want us to go to.
I just sent you something, Devin. I was trying to send it in the group chat, but yeah.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. And then you just send it to me, and I can go ahead and play it. And so since we here, I'll just go to I'll just start kicking it off.
And I'll say this with some of these beats too. I got actual artists on there. I matched it up where I put the artists on my beat. So just bear with me. I got this one right here with Young Dolph is one of my favorite ones that I did. And I feel like they're pretty decent. I'll send y'all them joints.
Okay,
I sent y'all two of them joints. I would send three, but
okay, cool. I'm gonna go here first, and just send it to me. We played this a little earlier when we were doing our test, but I like this right here because this is 30. Let me go ahead and go pull it up.
I thought you knew better than that. I would like a man who is educated, enterprising, and ambitious.
So you wouldn't mind if he was poor?
That kind of man is never born.
This is on the fallback.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm about to go ahead and rap on y'all.
Listen.
I was about to go in straight Drake mode.
So they don't know about our freestyle sessions, man.
Man. I got it. Hey, I need to send this to my man. Yo, my boy Devin. This ain't even Devin. This is Jink.
Jink.
Yeah, this is Jink. Now Jink is a different person. Now I can send you the videos I have. This man rapping. It was around this time. It was around Thanksgiving time, bro.
Sure was too.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, but tell us more about. I know you talked about it pre-production, but tell us a little bit more about that. I know you have the Different World sample in the beginning with Dwayne, and I can't think of her name right now, but yeah, Whitley. I forget Whitley. Yeah. Talk a little bit about that.
That album, man. During that time, I was going through so much. I was going kind of through like a breakup. I was going through a breakup. I was living in Atlanta during that time, and I was knocking out beats like I'm talking about every day, probably like maybe 5-7 beats a day. Like, I mean, finishing the beats, not just halfway. I was actually finishing the beats, knocking them out. All right, next beat. I was just knocking them out because I didn't say I was depressed, but I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I was in the things where like not can really focus. You know, I don't have this going on, not can really focus. And I locked in, man, and I'm a huge fan of A Different World. That story of Whitley and Dwayne, it just told the story of like my life at the time and the type of woman that I wanted to love me. You know what I'm saying? Because the way Whitley loved Dwayne, she seen this man before her wedding day. The day before her wedding day. So, and that was kind of the premise of it, because Dwayne had to fall back because she's with another man. So that's kind of where the idea came back, falling back, because Dwayne was like, all right, I'm gonna let you have you, I'm gonna let you do your way. He didn't want to talk to her, none of that. And then towards the end, if you listen to the fallback, towards the end, I had the end, the last track to where he actually went and got his woman on the wedding episode. That's one of the best episodes of Different World. Hey, Kadeem Hardison, you did your thing on that, bro. And you know he freestyled that, by the way, if y'all didn't know. The end part, yeah. So he freestyled that. So that's kind of where it came from. And I started to track out with that track you just played, just so it can kind of tell a story throughout the whole thing. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you can't tell me that these Negroes ain't no real feelings in acting, because some of that stuff you be freestyling. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
Nah, bro.
You told this man that you love him. Do you really mean? No, we just acting. No. Y'all been on the set. Y'all been doing this show for years and years at a time. Y'all done build relationships and all this stuff and kiss mode 500 times. Yeah, no, it's something.
hey, listen, bro. That's what I be saying. Like with them, like it's only a few people that I felt like were real couples. Like George and Weezy, I thought they was a real couple. You feel like they're a real couple. Martin and Gina, you feel like they was a real couple. But Tisha Campbell was great because you feel like her and Damon Wayans were a real couple on My Wife and Kids.
Yeah.
So like it's a lot of people you see like, damn, I feel like that was a real couple. Dwayne and Whitley, those I feel like that was a real couple, and that's why I kind of got the inspiration of, like, I felt like how love was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Nia Long and Lorenz Tate for sure.
For sure, bro.
Oh, and I know he was married at the time, or maybe engaged. I don't know. I think he was married at the time, but for sure, something went down.
look, I pray something with that. I pray something with that.
All right.
Only Vibes continues.
Only Vibes continues. Oh man, it's crazy. All right, I'm gonna go to the next record here. Then this is what W sent me here, so I don't know the title of it.
It's called "In TJ We Trust."
Okay, I don't know which one is it. Is it 0471 or 339?
The first one is the "In TJ We Trust." Yep.
Now listen. Would you kind of explain before you play it, or you want to play it?
Go ahead.
I made this beat for Future.
Okay.
I made the beat for Future, and a couple of other people can get on it. It just depends on how they rap on it. But the type of beat that I was making, and this is actually from my I'm making an album with my beats on it, and it's called TG Allen and the Soul+Lifters. I don't know if y'all be able to see it right now, but on my screen, this is the album cover. It's the album cover. It's the few tracks. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but yeah, with the characters up there and everything, my characters. So this goes along with my my comic book. So it all ties together.
Okay.
Everything ties together. The comic book, the music, the content, all of it ties together, and all lives there. The merch, all of it lives together. So that's kind of what. But if you can go ahead, start.
This is the right one.
Yeah. Start that joint up here.
Go back.
You start over. Yeah.
In TJ We Trust.
Cause you hear the horns. It's kind of like a military.
I can hear Future. Got that Future little phone chirp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this, bro.
And then I bring the whatcalls back in, the horns back in.
Go ahead and drop a 16-1, Jay. Where you at?
Harold's Dick. Nigga Lincoln. That's dope, man. I think that and you said that, and we felt that, and that really felt like, to me, bringing Future back to his core, like his core when he first started rapping. Like that reminds me of like I think March Madness is like
Yeah, man.
That's like Return of the Mac to me. Like that's like that song ain't never. Oh, like you can play that anywhere, anytime, and people are going to catch a vibe. On time. And it's like it's going down. So you definitely capture the essence of Future in that for sure. I'm gonna play this. What's it now? What's the next record?
The next record is I think it was with Dolph. It's called Brass Session. Is it? Yeah, it's called Brass Session. It's with Dolph. It's like a band, and you know his producer's name let the band play. So my drum pattern, how I did it, is kind of based off how he made beats.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go there. Max, you know what? I think you got to see me that again because it's not going in. It's not playing for me.
Let's see it right now. Is it a wave? I think it's a wave file. That's probably why.
It's MP3 on my side.
It's MP3. Oh, it's MP3. Let me see.
3919, Monja.
Yeah, 3919. Yep, it's not letting me play it. Let me see why. Let me say it.
I sent it. I got one with Migos too.
Let me save it to my files and see what happened. It wouldn't let me play it from the here we go. All right. Nope. It's still letting me do it. Okay. Yeah, send it to me again.
All right, just put it in there again. Well, it's going through.
All right, here we go. Let's try it again. No, I ain't let me play it.
That's crazy. This one of my favorite ones.
That's weird. Take just not on our side today.
Yeah, I know.
That is crazy.
The other one was the M4A. Maybe that's probably why.
It was what?
Yeah, maybe so.
M4A.
Yeah, then TJ Retrust was the M4A file.
It was M4A.
Yeah, M4A. Yeah.
MP3 should work though. That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm a
try this joint. This joint I got with Migos.
Send it to the group, TJ, if you can.
All right, I'm trying to do transfer.
And this is super duper dope. And while you're doing that, I'm curious as shout out to Ashel. I see you. As you're doing that, have you ever tried to get some music synced in TV shows, anything like that?
Yes, I had a few connections that I did have within that, and it just fell through because I was doing video production. I have some people. I do have some people in LA that I do know who's doing it now. But I say this, man. With any syncing stuff, like I really didn't understand the syncing stuff for real, and try to get my stuff synced to like any TV shows and anything. Which I really would love that. But the connections that I did have with it, I kind of feel like, you know, they want to make sure that they got themselves in the door first.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like fell back from it and just went and just did production. But I'm still interested in getting some syncing licenses because that's where the money is. Oh, damn, my bad. That's the transcript of the song.
Okay.
It's the modern day, what's the other joint? Modern Day by Migos. Y'all know that?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's that song, but it's my beat though. But I don't know why it's not letting me. I'm about to send it to you another way, Devin, and then you put it in the chat. Okay. I don't know why it's. I think I sent it to you already, Devin. Look at your text.
Okay. Let's see here. The hero.
Yeah, hero layer. Yeah, hero's layer.
Heroes layer. Okay.
As you can see, some of my stuff is named after like comic book type stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Heroes layer. Drop that in here. See if you're able to play that in one, Jay.
All right.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's not letting me play it. I don't know why it's not letting me play MP3s.
It's crazy. Will let you play waves.
Let me see. Let me try to do this. Let's try it from here.
Yeah. Let's take a modern day.
Y'all ever hear that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Stroll, whoa. This is the modern day hoe. Last time I checked, we were running the globe. Go. I'm about to go figure 4. 2 knock 2 times, it's a brick at the door. 2 times. Somebody blowing up, little mama phone, little nigga just come get your hoe. I'm talking paddock on the wrist, book, get it going, dance on the bitch. Yes. You know that bitch too thick, you can't even see the pants on that bitch. The way that we spinning in Hellcats, going tabs on the kid. She wanna pop a G6, she sucking on dick until 6. I make a movie, I'm going Michael Bay, Huncho the Sensei. The way that I'm moving, we going motorcade, move the tactical way. I need the back end this way. Somebody packing this way. She get the clapping that way. It don't got the answers like sway. Fuck it, I'm coolin'. I'm in the coupe with the top and I'm waving the cooler. Switch it, go do it. With a bad bitch and I play with a mine and a coochie. I'm still ratatouille. I got a pot that's so big it look like Chattahoochee.
Yeah, that boy been in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Break down, nigga. Break a brick down, nigga. Yeah. Break a bitch down, nigga. Break a bitch down, nigga. Yeah. Bitch. Word around town, nigga. Heard your ass get around, nigga.
Nah, that'd be hard, TJ.
You ain't even from the town. Take off.
So we actually got a question on TikTok for you. So we got I Shell, the greatest music administrator this side of heaven. So I Shell White, she's been our talent buyer for Share the Vibes Fest these last few years. Does a lot of work with music administration and helping artists make sure the stuff is registered and got the paperwork together. So her question is, who's the guest and is the music registered? So for your beats, you know, are your beats registered with former rights organizations and all that good stuff? So.
Yep, and I got all my stuff through United Masters, and that's how I do it. And I also do it through my BMI. And that's how I get my music registered and get myself sampled. I also have my beats on BeatStar. That's how people can go and purchase my beats. So yeah.
There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I know she's smiling over there.
She's gonna hit you. Do you got it sound scan, all that good stuff?
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, she gonna hit you with that because she hit me with that too. Man, I'm sorry. Look like a little kid, don't man. Sorry. All that good stuff. But yeah, for sure. Definitely hit her up. It's wealth of knowledge. We're trying to actually do something at her school with her, getting some kids to understand that too. Yeah, sound exchange. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Yeah, no, she's really dope though. She's really dope, and so yeah, she hitting you with the question too. Do you have a a publisher with BMI?
A publisher with BMI?
Like, is it a publishing account, or is it a never mind. She about to inbox you. Never mind. She gonna inbox you.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Yeah, no. She's super dope. Super dope. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna try to have her come into our school and definitely have some conversation around that too. So now I'm gonna go back to the other beat that I wasn't able to play here. Yeah,
please play that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask you about how did these artists get on these big tracks? So here we go.
All right.
Yeah. Honorary member. I smoke a lot of gas, drank a lot of syrup, did a lot of dirt, flipped a lot of work. Hey, walk up in the spot, they like ball alert. Jump up out the truck, got residue all on my shirt. Damn, I smoke a lot of gas, drank a lot of syrup, did a lot of dirt, flipped a lot of work. Hey, walk up in the spot, they like ball alert. Jump up out the truck, got residue all on my shirt. Whoa, I heard you beefing, ain't nobody got shot yet. $400,000 coupe parked in the projects. $500,000 wardrobe in the closet.
Hey,
Went from selling bills to selling out shows, nigga. Who cut the lights on? Got all my ice on. Fuck a record deal. Fuck a cosign. I signed to the plug, nigga. Back in 05. Hey, made $250,000 selling dope in North Memphis. Made a whole ticket, nigga, just in South Memphis. Remember all the bad.
Yeah, that boy been in the South. Woo-wee. That boy been in Atlanta, boy.
Hey, that joint right there, man. Like with that Dolph. So how I synced that one with Dolph, man. I was making the beat, and like I said, it reminded me of band play. Mm-hmm. The way the producer that he already had, and that song. If you listen to the original song, it sounds nothing like that. Yeah. Like the song is slow. That song that I just let y'all listen to, it's like you think it's a slow song when he's rapping, but my beat made it amped up because it's the same tempo. It's the same. How I sync it, I get the same tempo and I get the same note. Once you find the same note, so what I do, I go and look for the acapella. Now I'm like, okay, what tempo is in? Okay, it's in 150. Okay, what note is in? I'll make my beat in that note and in that tempo, anything will match. I don't care if it's Michael Jackson.
Yep.
To a trap beat, it would match. I mean, that's how you mix and stuff too, though. So
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Getting the keys and the
yeah,
BPMs and the keys matching that up.
Yeah,
that's when you make magic happen. That's where all these mashups come from these days. So.
Yeah, man.
Now that's hard, man. Okay. Yeah, I definitely hear the evolution from your earlier days when I was introduced to your beat making process, when like you were still heavy Chicago, living in the South. Now you're a Chicago native who lives in Atlanta. I can hear the difference.
Hey man, I want to tell you something. It's a difference, and you really get influenced by the music and stuff down here. It's not just the music you hear. It's the people. It's the sound of the people. When you do hear it, it's the sound of the people.
Yeah.
You know, you go to all these different clubs and listen to all the different people talk and stuff like that. Those beats, those hard-hitting beats like that, is really the sound of the people. But what I would want to say to any beat maker, bro, like, don't nobody know what they're doing, bro. That's the sauce. Nobody knows what they're doing. It's just so happy your song hit. Nobody really know what they're doing until it hits. And nobody even know what you're doing until it hits. So, you know, just inspire any and everybody, because shit, I'm about to be 40. You know, I'm about to be 40 soon. And I'm still like, regardless of how old I am, I'm gonna continue to make beats until I'm gone from this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And if I make a beat and then it get picked up by some young artists, I don't even want to show my face. I just made the beat. I ain't gotta show my face. I made the beat and that's it. You know, as long as my name is recognized. But yeah, man. But those artists, Migos, now how they got on it, Takeoff just passed. And that's what made me make. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do like a tribute, because I was gonna do tribute to like a lot of artists who passed. And then I was gonna do a thing to where I was gonna do it. Like, it was a thing I was gonna make beats. We should do this. Me, you should do this together. You make beats too. Every month, whoever birthday is in that month who make music, we need to make samples and use them within our beats. I mean, I think that would be dope, and I think that'll be like that'll be a thing that, you know what I'm saying, we can just create it, and then, you know, sell them hoes, take their ass up off there and sell them. But that's the only reason why I got those artists on there, so people know how to rap to those beats. Hey, this how this should sound right here.
It's a reference.
It's a reference for them.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is there ebbs and flows when it comes to you? I know for me it does, because I find myself now more heavier into podcasting than making beats. Then it will just be a time where I was just like, I get inspired, and all day I'm just making beats. I ain't doing nothing else but making beats, game or nothing like that. So is it the same thing?
Man, listen, man, it is. And one time I went so long without making beats, I got on the joint. I had to re-download everything. Like my plugins was out of date. I had to re-upload stuff. But when I got on it, it was like riding a bike.
Yeah.
And because you never really forget how to do, like, okay, I'm gonna start with something simple, and then boom, I'm gonna put this like this. But yeah, I go through those spells to where, like, with work take over. You know, I coach football too. And man, that's what I want to show you. I want to show y'all my ring. I just won a championship.
Hey,
you know, with my team, my 9 team.
Congratulations.
Man. So I coach, I work, and I'm a full-time husband, you know, father and all that stuff like that now. So it's like, a lot of my time that I do have to myself, I gotta sneak it in. So like late at night is why I really sneak my beats in.
That's the best.
You know, I know my wife, she's like, when do you come to bed? Listen, I'm done. Let me make this beat real quick. And I'll be up there, and I won't get up there until a little later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I call those God hours. Those are God hours. Those are God hours. Like that 2, 4 o'clock in the morning is God hours.
Bro, listen, because he talks directly.
Yeah.
He talks directly. And I don't think a lot of people don't understand that, because I be up all the time. Like, Devin, no, I send them a fucking message on Instagram or something about 2, 3 in the morning. Like, you know, like, just I be up all the time, and I get my rest when I do get it. Now, some nights I do get good rest, as far as, you know, being at night, but being a creative, bro, it's like you can't turn it off. I can't turn it off, because there's always a beat in my head. It was always some type of idea that I want to write down and get this out. Like, even if I'm waking up by my sleep, go use the restroom, come down, I'm like, man, this beat hard. I hear some on TV. I'm like, let me go downstairs real quick, look up the movie, and dial some shit up and be in this bitch. Like, and my wife come down. Sometimes, like, she'd get ready to take a piece of school. I'll be down this morning. Like, when did you come down here? Oh yeah, I just came down here like a few minutes ago. Been down here for like 4 hours. Rocking out.
That's funny. Now I see we have another one in here. I might have missed it. Is it 7283? I'm gonna play that one. I think
You might play.
I think that was the same one. It just changed names.
Oh, okay, got it.
But I did send you one in our thread, J from SoundCloud actually. It got the fallback label. I actually don't think it was on the fallback. So this one may or may not get us in trouble, but okay, we're gonna do it. Whatever.
Yeah, I should be able to play that with my phone. Let me go ahead and do that.
Because they his people don't play, but oh well.
I'm gonna send this an intro that I got too. I'm gonna send this to y'all too.
Let me go here.
But this is probably my favorite from the Soul+Lifter from throughout the years.
Man, some of these beats I forgot about them joints. Oh yeah. Marvin Gaye, man. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Kanye, TJ.
Soul+Lifter on the track. Yeah.
This was inspired by Ninth Wonder and Alchemist.
Yeah, Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninth Wonder and Alchemist.
This is so hard.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm about to go back and listen to that joint. I ain't listened to that album in a while, bro. That's crazy. Bringing me bike.
Yeah, that's classic right there, man. That's classic. That joint's so hard.
And Devin, I'm gonna share this one. This is one that I got with Gunna. The one I just shared with you, that's the one with Gunna. You know, Gunna came out with this album recently, and it's kind of like that vibe, how he got that slow vibe, kind of. Yeah. So I took one of the songs off of there. If you want to play, if we got time for it, you want to play that joint.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And then we go into some other things, brother. If y'all feel like.
Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Draw this one over here. There we go. I had another old one that I shared with J.
Oh yeah,
I was thinking about playing on here.
Oh yeah, play that joint. Play it.
That you may or may not remember doing it, but I remember it because that was another one of my favorite beats from yours.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that joint. I did with Gunna. My kids actually think I did this with Gunna. They actually think I know him.
That my little what she been pulling up on and come right to the spot. I put dick in her stomach. Play with that pussy, play with some more money. Y'all nigga rich and I keep a hoe coming. Shares on my face, all I see is abundance. Caught the new color in the truck like it's nothing. Riding in the spaceship with stars on the roof, and you still watching out for the Johnnies. Them on my bed, stunts on the passport. Money on the dashboard, 200 on the dash. Straight like a task force.
Fire.
From the bed, bitch, I'm a bad boy. Put on the tab, allergic to broken, I heard it's contagious. Been rapping all night and I counted up daily. Breaking up back, got her calling me baby. Pull up with 10, she know I appreciate it. Pull up to the crib, the neighborhood gated. Residency for the summer is Vegas. Spirit of ecstasy cruising Miss Daisy. I'm floating in the back of the Mercedes. Swim on the track, I'm famous. Fucking this
You go to the next one. Go to that joint you talking about, Devin. That's on here. I ain't heard some of them old joints in a while.
Yes, that one you just played got your signature drum pattern in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of your quirks, if you will. Different artists and producers had a quirks.
Yes, sir.
That's one of yours.
Here go to Pledge Part 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
you forgot about that one. You forgot about it.
Yeah. You heard the song to this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, this is the joint right here.
You know what's gonna sample this to? The same sample. What's his name? Freddie Gibbs, bro.
Gibbs, I just sound like Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie will be on here.
I got a little more song I like to play on.
I put it all on the line.
Oh yeah.
I put the work in. I put it all on the line.
Shout out to James Allen.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my boy James Allen. Hey, if y'all haven't seen him, go follow him on his page. He's putting out dope content right now.
I put the work in. Dedicated my life. I put the work in. Day by day, I work as slave. I made my way, I won't complain. I won't lose faith. I try not pray. I took my time, came this far with all my flaws. I've been hurt, I've been scarred, but here we are from nothing to something. We finally bustin', we staying consistent. We gotta keep hustling. Knew I was coming, they told me I wasn't. I was overlooked, now I'm in a discussion. Keeping it coming, the city is jumping. I murdered the winter, I murdered the summer.
Bro.
I pop up like all of a sudden, breaking all the rules. Jumped off the legend flew. It's a cost of making moves, and I've been paying dues. Working OT. I'm progressing slowly. I stopped watching competition. I've been feeling so free. Left my problems up to God. Since then I've been on the rise. I met angels in the sky.
He forgot about this one day.
I did.
I had to refresh his memory a little bit today. I knew he forgot about it. My Dropbox runs deep.
I'm trying to tell you, because I was sending you all them tracks, bro.
I got a whole Soul+Lifter folder in my Dropbox.
Yeah, bro. I was sending this man all them tracks because honestly, that's you and Will. Out of everybody who was listening to my beats during that time, like y'all probably got all my beats during that time. Like all the stuff I felt like I wanted to put out because you would tell me like, oh yeah, that's cool. I don't like that one, or this one cool. I don't like that's how I was making beats better. And you know, I wanted people in my corner who I knew would be crucial with me and tell me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
bro.
what's up, man. Man, that's dope, man. This has been a dope vibe talk segment, one Jay.
Oh
yeah,
for sure.
Man.
Sure.
It definitely had.
This was fun, man. So Soul+Lifter, man. What's up? What's on the horizon for you, brother? What should people be on the lookout for? With Low-End Vigilantees, everything you got going on, man. What's up next? What's on the horizon for you? And then let them know how they can stay connected with you.
You just stay connected with me on Soul+Lifter 1 on Instagram, Facebook is TJ Allen, on TikTok is Soul+Lifter 1 as well. I try to keep that Soul+Lifter 1 thing in there.
Yeah, branding.
So I try to keep that in there, but I don't like telling people what to look out for. I just want to put that shit out and people just to see it. So follow me on Instagram and I think you will see it because I don't want to tell nobody what I'm putting out. I done told y'all what I'm doing, but I don't really want to tell them how it's going to lay out. Just know that I got some things coming. Like as far as this is going up on the site today. This Low-End Vigilante, this hat right here, along with the sweater.
Dope.
I got another video that I am about to do. Explain what Low-End Vigilantees is because I never done a video like that. So those are two things that I got coming out. But other than that, as far as the future and everything else, when the comic book and everything else will drop, you just gonna see it.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, click that link in the description. We made it easy for us. You can go follow him on those pages and tap in with the Soul+Lifter and all that he has going on, man. It's been a pleasure having you on the platform, brother. It's been a long time coming. Congratulations on your marriage, man. I
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
Chicago, but man, super excited for you and the fam and all y'all got going on. Congrats on the championship ring with the football team and all you doing with Ebony, man. Keep going, man. Love to see it. 14 years, man.
14, that's crazy, right? I'm trying to tell you, man. Look at God, bro.
Look at God. Won't he win?
No, I'm trying to tell you, man. I really appreciate you having me on here, bro. Y'all podcast, man, I really love it because y'all really give people and artists and anybody the opportunity to really tell people who they are. A lot of people don't really know. People might see me on social media, certain things, they really don't know what I do. They really don't know who I am. And I thank you guys for opening up your platform to me and allowing me to, put people on. You feel me? Put them down. Put you on.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for coming on. Like I say, the homie I share, she's reaching out to you. So, hey, who knows what can come from that. So
I'm trying to tell you,
she may or may not be a member of the Recording Academy class, so she may or may not be tapped in some special places. So
okay, well.
So hey, man, glad you came on here, man, and shout out to my 1J for making us go live tonight. I ain't know what platform we were live on. I'm going live, like bet we doing it. So
yeah,
hey, shout out to you, man.
All y'all appreciate y'all. I mainly focus on TikTok, because I know they usually are active and man, that's something very brand new tonight that we did. So you the first guest to go live.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you for not getting us banned.
Absolutely, man. Mwanje, any last thoughts from you?
Man, this is a great conversation once again. I mean, we jumped in so many different places, and it was all threaded through well. We talked about creativity and how it's connected to divinity and God. We talked about walking in your purpose and you know, just everything. So this was a great episode. I think we hit every point. And I'm glad we don't write things down, because if we scripted this, it probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
man.
Man. I know with any podcast, man, just go and just do it and have a conversation, bro.
Have the conversation.
I tell it with anybody. But yeah, thank you guys, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Once again, make sure y'all tapped in with Audio Moguls Media. We are proud members of the Audio Moguls Podcast Network. Watching this on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, comment below, click that bell so you know when we posting and going live out here, and share this with somebody. You've heard the conversation now. Share this with somebody who needs to hear this conversation. You know somebody who needs to hear. So don't be stingy, man. Share the vibe, share the love. That's what we all about around here, man. We sharing vibes, sharing energy, uplifting souls around here. This is ministry. TikTok, we love y'all. YouTube, we love you. Wherever you're watching this at, Apple, Spotify, whatever you're doing, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. If you are watching this live, happy Thanksgiving. And if you're not watching this live, act like you ain't hear that. Happy whatever day it is right now. So
right.
Happy holidays, man. Happy New Year. We're gonna be back with y'all very soon. But until next time, keep sharing the vibe. Stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.
Peace.
Ciao.